Hi, I'm Jim, and I'm going to show you a fun, easy way to draw with pastels. Okay, first we'll take a little bit of yellow, just using the side of the pastel. Let's put a little in the sky here. I use a very fine pastel paper. I don't like it if it's too bumpy. It's 11 by 14. Alright. There you go. Maybe just a tiny bit of orange, just something, change it up a little bit. There you go. And work in circular motions like this. Blend it in there. Try not to press too hard either, you might burn your fingers a little. Alright. And maybe a little purple on top. That always looks nice. Just a little on top. Don't have to press too hard again. There you go. Alright, now a little bit of white. Kind of sort of just blends it all together and makes it smooth. There you go. And lightly, don't press too hard. Alright, I think I'll leave the sky like that. I'm not going to do any clouds yet. We'll do clouds some other time. I just love the way that looks together. Okay, now, well, I did a oil painting recently, so with these colors. And let's mimic that a little bit. We can't make an exact duplicate or a identical twin anyway, no matter how hard we try. But let's see if I can mimic it in pastel. Using the side of the purple, just move it around like this, form little trees in the background. This will look really nice, the purple against the yellow. And speaking of twins, identical copies and twins, I remember many years ago when I was living in my condo back in New Jersey, there was a fella that lived in the next building over from me. His name was Bobby, and man, he was my body double, or that unrelated twin, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, we'll take some brown and just mush some brown in there. We looked very much alike. It was very, very uncanny. I think we even had the same color car and a sibling with the same name, some weird stuff. Alright, a little green too. Let's just add some color in the back. This will all blend together and look really cool. Alright. Yeah, he was a nice guy. We were like a year apart, I think, and I think maybe almost the same weight and height. It was really very weird. It's like looking into a mirror. Alright, and when you blend this, think about the tops of the trees and form the little peaks there. And the last time I talked to Bobby, I think he was down in his home state of Virginia. I think back there out in Richmond, he went to see his mom or something. That was so many years ago. I'll get back in touch with him when I remember, when I get around to it. I still have some contact numbers and stuff. There, good. Now, let's highlight some of this. Let's leave this unhighlighted, and let's highlight some of this. This will move that closer to us. So just take a little bit of yellow and play with the tops a little bit and break the edges up, blend that edges in there like that, and then keep going down like that. There you go, there's another one. Blend it in nice. Put some over here. There it is. And maybe some right here again. There you go. When you blend that edge in like that, it gives it a nice little roundness to it. Maybe there's another one right here. There you go. Maybe another one right there. There it is. It's a lot of fun. You really get carried away putting the color in. There's a little bit more right there. There you go. Alright. Now, moving closer, let's take the yellow and just sort of add a little bit of land here on the bottom. Alright. There you go. Yeah, Bobby was a year older than me, I think. I won't say any last names, I'll just keep it private. But he was, we were like the same weight, height and weight, I believe, or something. It's just very uncanny to meet somebody like that. It's like looking into a mirror. Okay, now, let's put a little barn in here or something. So let's take the white pastel and let's just play with the dimensions first. Get the perspective correct and put in the barn. Oh, there it is. Just like that. Alright. Pastels are so easy to correct, and if you make a mistake or a goof or whatever, there you go. And alright, maybe we'll make it brown first. Brown and red always look good together with the barn. There you go. And a little bit of red too. There it is. Alright. Alright, let's play the light against the dark. Let's take a little bit of purple. Purple looks really nice in the shadows. And I like to use whatever color that I've used in the sky in the shadows. That always works out real nice. There you go. Just like that. And this side might be a little lighter because of we'll have the light coming in from this side here. So let's just add a little bit of brightness on that side. There you go. And maybe there's a little door where the barn is here. Got to get into the barn somehow. There you go. Yeah, it's landed here. We got putting some shadow of this side over here. Oh, there you go. All right, now you can define the door a little bit with some white. There you go. And I also like to play underneath the shadows here and define the roof a little bit more. And do that. Maybe there's a little shadow here. You don't have to double shadow in the shadows. There you go. All right. All right. And once again with the highlight color, just bring it down a little bit, make it a little lighter there. Pastels are a lot of fun, very easy to fix a mistake and correct correct things and blend things. It's so much fun. There you go. One more time with the purple. Alright. I'm going to take a little fine pastel pencil and just maybe make a little, I got some shingles and stuff going on the roof. There you go, maybe get a little top thing right there, whatever you up to, like a little attic space there in the barn. Bring this color down again. There you go. Alright. There you go. Now, let's take the yellow again and add some grass. Alright, now take the purple again and let's add some cast shadows to the barn. I like to use purple for that. There you go. All right. There it is. Okay, now let's move forward. Oh, actually, before we forget, let's take that charcoal. It's not really black, it's more like a charcoal-y color. And let's put a nice big tree right there behind the barn. And just wiggle it back and forth. Pine trees grow every which way. All these branches stick out weird ways and everything, but if you vary it a little bit and make it look all broken up, it'll be very effective. There you go. Oh wait, I want to add some more color, a little dark green maybe. There you go. Let's not forget the purple. Whatever you got, just mush it in there and then bring it together. And there might be some highlights on the tree. Not every one, don't do every limb, just every so often. There you go. Alright, now let's continue forward, and maybe you have a little thing. You gotta have a little path leading up to the barn here. I guess you have to have a way for them and their cows to get out. Alright, there you go. And blend it in. Oh, it's such an easy blend and such a nice blend. It makes it a lot of fun, this medium. There you go. And got a little highlight maybe on the show a little inside the barn. There you go. Alright, now let's move forward. Let's put a little dark in. And a little dark to show the light. And a little purple maybe. Maybe just a little dark green. This will help the yellow show up. I'm going to put some more yellow for the grass, and this will help the yellow show up real nice. Alright, yeah, on this side, same thing. I'm going to clean up the edges there. And so you don't have to go crazy and leave all those colors happening all over. Alright, now, maybe you forgot the fence. Maybe there's a little fence that's right here. Boink, boink, there you go. There it is. And I have a very fine pastel pencil with a point, really good for the fences. There you go. And you know what? Maybe another couple of trees. Maybe like way back here. Maybe there's some trees in the background here. They're still going to be dark. Evergreen trees are very, very dark. Besides, we want them to stand out in front of these trees here in the back, so it'll make them a little darker. And once again, little smiley faces kind of thing too. There you go. Alright, we have one. Let's make one more. An odd number of trees works real well sometimes, artistically, and instead of an even number. So we'll put a third in. There you go. And maybe some green again. And let's not forget the purple. Just a little sample. There you go, let's bring it all together. Alright. And let's land it, don't forget to land it and put a little shadow in the back there. There you go. Alright. And once again, put a little grass near the bottom there. We'll bring everything together. There's the bottom here. Maybe a little bit of highlight on the trees. You don't need much again. There you go. Alright. Now what else here? Let's see. Maybe there's a couple of rocks. We have some... Oh, I know what we can do. Let's make a little bush right here. We'll just push it up like this and just like that. There you go. A little bush. Maybe there's some dark green in it. That. Don't forget the purple. Alright. You just push it up with your fingers like that. Make it puff it up and point, point, point. Like that. There you go. Now we have our light coming from this side, so we have our shadow there. We have our shadow behind the barn there. And let's put this one. There you go. And just simply take, let's maybe make that orange. And just play with some color. You don't see too many orange bushes like this, but that's the great thing when you're making up views. You do use any colors you want, it doesn't matter. Just tap it in there a little bit. And you want to move the pastel around in the circle like that when you tap, and sometimes it gets worn out a little bit on one side. And diffuses it a little bit by just tapping it, and so probably leave this side a little bit brighter, like over here. Tap some of this out. And let's take the yellow again and clean up the bottom of it again. It's always good. You always got to land the trees a little bit. Make sure that gravity is taking its toll here. Alright, beautiful there. There's a nice little one. Maybe even, there might even be an extension of the path over here that comes out over here like this. That would look neat. Alright, maybe a tiny bit of black. It's getting closer now, so that black charcoal color there. There it is. Let's not forget the purple. Nice. Alright. Bring it all together. Alright, the yellow again will bring everything in here. Like that. Alrighty. Just one final blend of all this. Alright, now I really think we have a finished painting there, so I think we're going to call that one done. And thanks for joining me again. We'll see you again.